is a spanking brand new compost toilet. It's called Kekkilä Garden, and I was supposed to put in some ventilation pipe. It's 75 millimeters, and the trouble is that when you're putting something through the wall, that goes in there as at 45 degrees. And the hole you have to drill in the wall, it's not a round hole like that, because it must be something like this. I've cut that at 45 and I put that on there, so that'll roughly give me an idea of how it's going to go through that wall. That's the idea. I hope it works. If I was a German, I would think this out better. But I hope that this is right. So I now have got the chimney to take the smells out of the toilet. I'll just cut off this end piece here again, because I already cut that bit to get the shape that I need to cut the hole in the wall. And as this end here is nice and flat, so it's difficult to get in to the junction box, so I'll have to take a file and sort of sharpen off this edge so that it fits in nicer into the junction box, which is down here. That one. I think I'll buy this piece here, and then that'll take it up beyond the ridge of the roof, and it'll be hot enough, long enough to take the bad smells away. So there we are with a chamfer round about the edge. So hopefully it'll fit into that extension part a lot better. I'm struggling with it otherwise. I had to take it off with my trusty Swiss knife rather than the file. Seemed to go better. I have to do that to another pipe as well, coming out through the wall. For the 75mm pipe, you have to screw this place in through that little nick there, so it gets fixed onto the pipe. So that's the next job to do. So that's the screw put in, so the wind won't be taking it away or blowing it away. Not even in a hurricane. So that's a little bit of wood put on the back there to cover up the not so nice holes that I made. And then some of this, what do you call it? Tuki. Some bracing which will keep the pipe there. So it's going up now and well above the ridge of the roof, so it should take the smell away. And now I've got to put on this other bit of bracing to attach it there at the top. Getting these things in was tremendously difficult even. In the countryside where you don't have any plumbing, then it's good to have a composting toilet. And this one is by Kekkilä Garden. And the way that it works is it's got 3 compartments there. The bottom of the compartments you put in some riso, some twigs at the bottom, so that your business doesn't get stuck onto the plastic. There you can see that there's some twigs in there at the moment, and when it is filled up and you've done your business, then you can rotate it and then do the next bit. And see, this has been filled up with the stuff. We have this special stuff to aid with the composting, and you have these little bits on here which you can slide to the side like that. Take it off like that, and inside it are these handles which you can then clip on here to lift the thing out. You just put it on there, clip it in here like that, one on both sides, and then you can lift the whole thing out and dispose of it somewhere. So that's the principle. And it's been functioning and working well so far. So you get turn it on, and in the bottom there's a tube, or it's a special sort of surface down the bottom. These buckets have got very small pinholes in them, and any of the liquid waste drains out the bottom of the tank and gets collected underneath the house in a separate canister. So that's it. And, oh, better move that one back right to where it was. Like that. And then that's the toilet seat. Goes on the top. So that's it. Lift it up, do your business. And that needs to be painted. So that's the composting toilet by Kekkilä Garden.